Hello and welcome back to Pixelgamia. Welcome back to our playthrough of the GamerGar World Seed Community Challenge. We are on day 2 of spring. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into. We have relatively bad luck today. We know it's going to rain tomorrow, which honestly we don't need the mod for that. It rains every day 3, unless you do a mod that would change it otherwise. This is just Clint giving us the recipe that I was talking about. What do we need for that? We need 20 copper ore and 25 stone, which we're well on our way to. These are just pointless mail. Water our crops. I'm not planting the parsnip or the mixed seeds we got yet because you can lose them to crows if you get over a certain number of total planted crops on the farm, and I think the number is 16 or more. Basically you can plant these for free, and then otherwise you risk losing some. And for the sake of like 4 days until we get farming level 1 from picking those, I don't really need it that bad. Plus it'll give me a chance to get more mixed seeds. So we are going to grab that artifact and the geodes we're going to actually hold on to for now, because actually, you know what? No, we're not. Don't really want to spend the money on account of I want to save it for getting our fishing rod, but it will come in handy in the sense that we could potentially get items to either sell back to Clint or more rewards for Gunther. Actually, I will wait for those, I've decided, because I really care about making sure I get lots of money. We'll put those away for now. We're going to put everything away except for our... for today. Actually, that's wrong. We're going to do... to the beach, craft a furnace, and visit Gunther, which we're going to go do today. I'm going to go do a foraging run first, specifically a spring onion run. If I happen to see other forageables, I'll probably grab them, although I might leave them. Spring onions, as far as I know, do reset every day. That's why I want to go get them now, or see if there's any to grab. Plus, we need to kill time anyway. I had to wait till at least 8 o'clock to go to the beach to visit Willie. So we'll do that. The ones that I know don't disappear, which are the main ones, I will actually leave and come back for when we don't need the space for fishing. The spring onions, all I really use them for. Although with the remix bundles, I might end up needing them for other things, so it might have actually made sense to go put those away. We'll see. We'll see what we do. For now, what we're going to do is go get our fishing rod. And if memory serves, from when I tried to record this playthrough, the first few days of it before, but I changed some settings in OBS and messed up my audio, so I had to scrap the recordings. There should be bubbles right over here. Yes, there are. Can I reach them? Yes, I can. Now, I should probably get the training rod, because it means you can't get as high a quality fish, but it also makes it much easier to get perfects. But I tried that in my first attempt at this when the audio didn't work, and I didn't make as much money as I wanted to, so I'm going to try and suffer through it with just the level 0. And honestly, I still didn't get nearly as many perfects as I wanted anyway, because I was just messing up. But the fish that you can get silver and higher quality of at level 0 fishing, even without the perfects, are worth about as much as the perfect catch basic ones anyway. And they're worth more money because you can get better varieties of fish. Because, you know, you can get sardines regardless, but you can only get regular quality ones, which aren't worth tons of experience or money. So you can get better quality sardines, but also the fish that are considered too high of quality to even show up on the training rod, we can actually get now. And we're still very easily getting level ups. We're still going to easily hit level 1 fishing after this catch, probably. And I almost managed to still hold on to the perfect, but not quite, because it was only worth 13. But the bubbles are definitely going to make all the difference, because they increase the quality of the fish, technically, I think, or at least the potential quality of the fish. So, like, we actually got credit for a gold anchovy there, because anchovies are fairly low-level fish, so getting higher quality of them doesn't take as much effort. But as you can see, this low-level fishing bar does have its downsides. Just forget perfect. I'm almost lost this fish 3 times already. But we did eventually catch him, and now that the bubbles are gone, what I'm going to do is get rid of these broken glasses for now. I'm going to come over here and sell these fish to Willie. Clear out my inventory. Sardine bait I do not want. That put us over 1,000. And there's a house spot. We got a lost book. Those aren't collectibles per se. I mean, they are physically collectible. They're not items you need to collect. They fill in the library at the museum, which are basically just play tips. But what they do, once you get one, you don't get it again. So it does limit the number of those we get. Might as well meet these people while I'm here. We have a quest to meet everyone anyway. The sooner that I work on that, the better. Since there's 3 of them handy. I'm going to donate my first thing to the museum. And now we have a free 250 gold, but I'm not actually going to complete that. Yet. I'm going to, but not yet. What I'm going to do now is run around and look for items, forageables, do some fishing. And I want to try to get enough money for the fiberglass rod before Willie closes at 5. Okay, he went in his house so I can rummage through his garbage. I also don't really care if he sees me rummaging through the garbage because I have no friendship points with him yet. Got trash, which is not particularly useful. But what we can do is come over this way. I'm going to go in here and sell these to Willie, because they're easy to get more of. Put us to almost 1,300. Don't know if there's any sign of any more bubbles in this area or not, so what I'm going to do is just fish and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some catches fairly quick. We do have 250 gold to fall back on. That's the thing. Perfect catches are nice for the level ups and stuff, but right now I mostly just want to catch things. And obviously perfect catches do potentially increase the quality, so they sell for more. But again, not the end of the world. If we don't, we are only level 1 fishing. Mainly, we're still going to get some fishing experience for the catches. We might get a treasure chest or two. And we're going to get stuff we can sell, but hopefully back to Willy. To hopefully get level, not level, yeah, we need level 2 fishing in order to get the fiberglass rod too. I'm going to go grab this because chests also give you bonus experience. Since we already lost the perfect catch anyway, no reason not to. There we are. We got some bait we can't use yet. I don't think we're going to make it. If I'd gone up to the lake, I think there was more bubbles I could have used. Or maybe there's another set down here. I can't remember. I did watch GamerGar do the first 3 days of his playthrough. So I should know where some of this stuff is, but I don't because I usually listen to it in the background. As I'm sure many of you will do with this. And that's perfectly okay. That's why I explain what I'm doing as I do it. Come on. Definitely not going to get enough money for this, but that's okay. We're still going to try. Because in single player, the other good thing is you do... you do get time freeze when you're catching fish. We're really close to enough money, but we don't have high enough skill. We may have to do without it for today. Not a big deal if we do. Not like we're not still catching some fish and making some money. I just would like to have had it by the end of day 2. This is mostly to save me a trip down here tomorrow, but we don't get it, we don't get it. Yes, we managed to get the perfect catch. Mainly I care about for the experience more than the fish quality, because we still got no quality fish anyway. Shoot. Lost the perfect. Nope. So might as well come in and sell them. Then I know where our money's at. We're at over 1,500. We do have enough, actually, when we turn the quest in to get it tomorrow. Fortunately, we're going to run out of time for buying it today, but we do have the money to buy it first thing tomorrow at 9 a.m. when he opens. I could go up to the lake to fish more, since we're going to be stuck with this rod regardless, but I think I'm actually just going to keep fishing here since we're stuck with this rod today regardless. Although I could go up and find some bubbles. I think there's bubbles at the lake a couple times before the end of the day. Anyway, we'll see. Right now I'm just trying to catch any fish I can manage to catch, so. I've also kept absolutely nothing for the community center from the fish so far. That's perfectly fine. I don't even know what fish we're going to need yet. And most of the ones that we do need are pretty easy, or that we're likely to need, are pretty easy to catch. At least the spring ones that we would need. Like sardines, possibly a herring, sunfish here in the river, stuff like that. I'm not too concerned about it. We have to go back and catch more of them. Yeah, we lost the perfect, but he still might have moved out of my other bar. And I wanted the chest because it still gives you some extra experience anyway. And at this point, I would rather have the extra items, especially bait, because then I don't have to buy as much tomorrow. We got level 2 fishing. A little bit too slow. Streams don't sell for crazy amounts of money by any means, but they are pretty good selling fish that after 6 p.m. we can get easily here in the river, so I'm going to try to catch a couple more of them. And we'll sell those. I may not even have to use my archaeology money yet, depending how much we make off these remaining fishing times. Nice, got a river jelly. Big fan of that. Some more broken glasses I don't care about. Once you get to recycling machines, they can be useful, but of the things I might catch this early in the game, I care less about them than any of the other stuff except for regular trash. This fish is actually didn't move a ton, but it moved fairly quickly with the time it did move. Assuming it's a bream again. No, it was actually a smallmouth bass. Again, with this small of a fishing bar, even at level 2 now, I'm not expecting to get tons of perfect catches. It's mostly trying to get as many catches as we can and hopefully get a perfect here and there and a chest now and then is the main thing. This will be our last cast. I could eat the green spring onion. Actually, I might do. I probably will do it, in fact. The silver quality one gives a little more energy, and if it inevitably ends up in the spring foraging bundle because it's remixed, I'm never going to use, unless it's the only one I have, I'm not going to use a higher quality one of those for the bundle. I would save those for eating or selling, so. A couple more casts that way. Start to save up some green algae for either early game fishing food or for saving to put towards an eventual fish pond too. Nice, easy, perfect catch there for the bream. Thank you very much. As I said, anything perfect catch we can get is always good, especially early game when we need that extra XP. And while they're by no means the craziest value, breams are worth a little bit more than the other fish we've got today, so. Now, it's already 10 o'clock and we're low on energy, so now I am going to go home. Check that board. And we'll head back home. Put everything away. And then we will... Well, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the herring. I'm going to sell 2 breams just in case. I don't think I'm going to need smallmouth bass, even with remixed bundles potentially, but we'll see. Just in case. Then I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in the chest. I'm going to take the bait with me because we're going to fish tomorrow. We don't have to water anything tomorrow. I'm going to take these out. in case I want to do a little bit of stuff on the farm in the morning before I go anywhere. And I think that's everything we need for tomorrow. Just leave that like that because I'm actually going to get rid of the bamboo pole because I know I'm going to get my new one tomorrow. And is there anything else? Oh yes, there is something else I wanted to do. Stone, wood, and fiber. Don't have any fiber, so I should probably go cut a little bit of that before bed. I sold it yesterday for extra money. I could just use torches, but I prefer the fireplaces, even though you can't walk through them the same way you can other things. Although, since this is being more difficult than I originally intended, I think I will just use a couple torches for now. The torches are good because you can walk through them. They don't count as blocking the space. Problem with them is they don't shed very much light. It says modest, but the fireplace is moderate, so it's quite a bit brighter. So it's really handy early game. But I also don't have any sap because I sold that too. So, give me these. Chomp on these and cut down a tree. Because we're going to need it. Plus, honestly, I want to get a couple tree seeds started anyway. Put out 2 torches for now. Put one maybe there because it helps light that area a bit. And then we'll put another one in this corner so we can at least see our whole starting crop field. And put the rest of the stuff away for tonight. I use my last little bit of energy to get a couple of rocks and things to tidy up a little bit. Oh, that was fiber apparently. Oh, now the only problem is I don't know if I'm going to make it back home. I should still make it to the house. But because I did that, I'm walking much slower, as you can see. There you go. Exactly one piece of fiber again. Well, I at least made it into the house, and I am actually going to make it into bed as well, so we're fine there. Got 2 levels plus of fishing, so that's excellent. Made another 277 gold. So breams actually don't sell for as much as I thought they did. I thought they sold for more than the smallmouth bass, but they don't. That's good to know. So, with that, we will call it a day. If you enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, you know how to do it. Join the Discord server in the link in the description. And we'll be back for day 3 next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.